Setting up a successful online business. Yes, you can work for yourself. Yes, you can generate an income from the internet. Yes, you can become financially independent. So oftentimes it happens that we live our lives in chains, and we never even know we have the key lyrics from Already Gone, performed by the Eagles for their 1974 On the Border album. It might sound frightening to consider the possibility of working for yourself. The first thoughts that always cross people's minds are, will I be able to generate an income? Will I be able to be successful? The answer to both those questions is a resounding yes. We all have the inner ability and resources to make a success of anything we put our minds to. Sometimes the only thing lacking is knowledge. When I started with my online endeavors, I was just as scared. There is so much information on the internet, and sadly, a lot of it is not the truth. You have to develop your sixth sense about packages and systems available on the internet. Do not go for packages that promise you instant wealth by not lifting a finger. You and I both know that it is impossible to make money from scratch without investing some time and effort. I made a vow to myself to make sure that every venture I buy into is legitimate and that it will be able to deliver on its promises. When something sounds too good to be true, it simply is too good to be true. Do not kid yourself into thinking that you will turn it around by working on it. Do not waste your time on it. Stay away and try something else. I always gather as much information on products as I can. This way, I make sure that my internet business stays on track and that I do not get distracted from my main goal. That last sentence brings me to another important aspect that I started right from the beginning of my online business ventures: goal setting. This is something that I never overlook in any online business strategy. Goals are dynamic and can change frequently as new information comes available. However, I try to keep it aligned with my original goals so that all goals work towards my ultimate goal of being a successful online entrepreneur. You cannot start an online business without a definite plan. If you fail to plan, you ultimately plan to fail. My business plan neatly outlines what I need to do and when I need to do it. Every business, no matter if it were on or offline, is a systematic process. Do not allow yourself to be misled into skipping a step. You will feel the consequences of this further along the way. When starting an internet business, there are some steps you need to follow, and I will outline the basics here. Decide on your type of business. Will you be selling downloadable products, services, or products that will have to be delivered? Do not take this step lightly. You need to do research. Eskimos will not be interested in ice cubes, but people living in the Sahara Desert might be. You have to find something that will answer a question, address a need, or solve a problem. You should do research about this before you jump in. Make sure that you know everything about the product or service before you embark on marketing yourself as someone that knows the product and service. People can spot a con artist a mile away. Get your website going. Obviously, you will not be able to run an online business without a website. Or is this true? Do you need a website to have an online venture? This will solely depend on the type of business you are starting. If you are looking into using ClickBank, you could combine it with Auber and have a business running without a website. If you did not know this, now is the time to become knowledgeable. Remember that I mentioned that knowledge is an important aspect of online business strategy? Make sure that it is part of yours as well. If you want your own website, you need to find a service provider, get a domain name registered, and design your website. If you do not know how to do this yourself, you could find someone to do it for you. Marketing. If marketing were spelled with 4 letters, it would have been the 4-letter word of the century. No one, and I really mean no one, likes marketing. Nevertheless, even though it might be a tedious process, I have never ignored effective marketing in any online business. Location, location, location. Yes, location is very important for any internet business. You might think I am joking, but I am not. There is a very important place to be on the internet if you would like to be taken seriously in the online world, and this address is google.com, page number 1, position number 1. There is just no other place that any online entrepreneur would like to be. This address is the most sought after placement in the whole online world. How do you get there? there is just one answer. Search engine optimization and effective marketing. Mix the right amount of dedication, enough knowledge, heaps of tenacity, buckets full of marketing, and a willing spirit, and you have the perfect recipe to start a successful internet business. These are a few aspects I incorporate in an online business, and I urge you to make them part of yours before you start your internet business.